2025 is ending off crazy, bro. If you guys didn't know, the newest members of FaZe all left. First, it was Plagueboy Max, and then Lacey, Jason, Ron, Silky, Rage, K-San, they all left. And most importantly, I knew it was serious when Adapt left. Adapt leaving FaZe after being with when they first started and then being with them in this new era, and he still left? That is insane, bro. And then just now, FaZe Apex said he is leaving FaZe too. After joining FaZe nearly 15 years ago on March 6, 2011, today I'm officially stepping away from FaZe Clan. I've been very blessed to spend half of my life as a FaZe member. I'm grateful to everyone who was a part of FaZe and to all the viewers who supported the brand at any point over the years. I always intended to see it through to the end and do what I could to help the brand succeed, and it's finally time to close this chapter. As ownership changed over the last couple of years, leadership shifted in a way that made it difficult for me to get involved again. I figured that happened because not only because FaZe Banks, the iffy guy, I don't know why they trust him still, and then also I heard he just sold his stocks in FaZe or his stake, whatever. So it's like when you take such a high org in FaZe and you try to get it to the highest level it can be, you gotta get investors involved, and them people in them suits, bro, they never really know what's best for the content creators. They just see it from a money perspective and not like a genuine perspective, and it can just make everything melt down, bro. So this is not surprising. He says, I have no ownership in FaZe or any related companies and no role or influence in what comes next, but I'll always wish the brand success. I have a lot of love for everyone who helped build FaZe, especially the OGs early on. I wish I had been able to do more to keep things together over the years. I'll always be proud of what we built together and wish the best for everyone moving forward, new, old, and remaining people involved with the brand. Hashtag FaZe up for life. Who would have thought FaZe would be having a downfall like this? Like, if you were in the Call of Duty community growing up, FaZe and Optic were the top two orgs that you just wanted to be a part of with the trick shots and the montages and all that. And for them to end up like this is just really crazy to see. So I just been seeing all the tweets and stuff on Twitter. Actually, Adapt just uploaded this video right here. So I'm going to react and see what is being said, because I generally don't know the exact reason why they all left, but I feel like more of the story is it has to do with the higher ups and they just don't like what they're trying to do with them now that they're bigger. So hey, let's see what's going on, man.
What's up, guys? Are we all on for sure? Yeah? We're good. I hear. So
You got Silky on the Zoom call. That's hilarious, bruh. Like, it's work. It is work, though.
Obviously, this isn't a joke. I know y'all see Silky is not here right now. He's in New York celebrating with his family for Christmas, which is understandable. He couldn't be here for this, but he's here on the thing. A week ago, we all stopped streaming during the last day of our marathon that we were doing. And we didn't really, like, I know a lot of people thought, oh, we're trying to make this a joke or whatever. That's never been the thing. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. And we have decided as a group that obviously it was in our best intention to leave FaZe Clan. So all the speculations that like, oh, this is like an announcement, or this is something that we've planned, this was not planned, and this was just some things that we came to terms, and yeah, we are leaving FaZe Clan.
I feel like this video, they're not going to be able to say why because they're under contract still. So when that time is up, I really can't wait to see how this all unfolds, because the way Max is going at Banks right now, it was probably a lot of shady shit going on for them. So I cannot wait until they're able to speak more on this.
Yeah, I mean, everything that Ron said is true. The main thing I wanted to let y'all know is, because seeing everyone leave online, like one by one, obviously it looks crazy, and you guys don't know a lot of what is happening behind the scenes. But what I can say, what I will add to that, is that nothing is going to change from the viewer's perspective, from the chat's perspective, with our dynamic. Like, we are all still rocking with each other. We're all staying together. Me, Ron, Lacey, Jason, Silky, K-San, Rage. Like, we're all still doing our thing collectively and working on our own thing moving forward, and still going to be a part of each other's content. It's not like everyone's going in over here and doing their solo thing, over here and doing their solo thing. We're all still doing what exactly we were doing before, just not underneath those 4 letters anymore.
That's the best way to do it. Honestly, like, all y'all just get your own manager and just keep collabing, bro. And then it'll just happen naturally. Like, I know everybody wants to join an org so they can get the best opportunities possible, but at a certain point, the orgs themselves, like the higher ups that invest in a company, they just start getting greedier and greedier and greedier. And then it just really tears it down day by day because they don't really care about the people in it. They just care about the money they can make out of it. And then once this over with, they'll just pull out of it and then it'll just leave them to dry. So it's just like, when it comes to being a content creator, bro, you just gotta find a genuine manager for yourself. And when it comes to clans or groups or something, like, you're gonna have to do your research on what type of management you want because everybody's not out for your best of heart. Especially with Banks, bro. I'm just not a fan of Banks. Ever since that meme coin shit he did with Aiden, I knew something was bound to happen with FaZe. Like, he is not a genuine guy. He tries to paint himself as a genuine guy, but I just don't see that when I listen to anything he says on Twitter or any video. Like, bro, just a facade. Like, he living a facade right now. I mean, he got the bread still. I'm not sure if he's broke. I mean, we don't know because in the picture that they're not broke. But when it comes to FaZe Banks, like, I feel like he's the common denominator in all this. So, hey, telling you, bro, release the files. Tfue said it not a week ago. Tfue said it before when he left FaZe. Release the files. You know how they talking about release the E files? Release the F files. I can't wait to see those, man. I can't wait for Rage to say what he got to say because we know Rage has no filter. But again, they probably still in a contract. They can't say certain things, but just know that boy Rage, when he's ready to speak, he gonna talk his shit, bro. I already saw TK was talking his shit too, but all right, I'm done yapping.
It hurts. It hurts me, I think, a little bit more than everyone else, but I feel like it had to be done. It was too much of back and forth and too much stress over the months. A lot of things you guys don't know about, and I do think that this will be for the better. And that's really what it is. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on the matter. That you guys, from the viewer's perspective, nothing's gonna change. You guys are all gonna still see us together every day, doing what we do, having fun, laughing, making content.
I think one of the main things to add on to that is, like, one of the biggest things that we wanted to make sure, adding on to Adapt, it's kind of the same thing, but it's like our main intention is to make content, to hang with each other and just produce content.
To entertain.
Literally just to entertain, and that's what we plan on doing moving forward. And the name that we had obviously is just not what we're going to be under, but nothing's changing. Like, I know a lot of people made a lot of speculations. Okay, are they going to split? They all going to go on our solo, whatever it might be. Are they going to make another group? We don't have any plans on anything right now besides just staying together and just making content.
Yeah.
We don't know what the future holds, and honestly, you can't really expect us to. I mean, it's been a super emotional last week for all of us. But what we do know, like they said, is we're going to be sticking together, making content, having fun every single day. And you guys can be a part of whatever we decide to build from here, from the start.
Yeah, and I think these past couple months, I can speak for myself and say we haven't been putting 100% into our content due to all the stuff happening behind the scenes. But moving forward and into the future, I can confidently say that 2026 is going to be our best year because we can focus on purely entertaining.
Yeah.
Being the best version of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the main thing right now, to be honest. Is everything good? We can talk.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I know you people expected us to come on here and, the whole internet's filled with drama and hate right now, and we're not going to feed into that or give any attention to it. We just want to move forward as a unit and keep it pushing and just stick together. This whole thing we're not going to let it tear us apart. This thing has made us stronger. We've sat here for hours just hanging out, talking, chilling. It's
more than hours.
It's strengthened
It's
our
honestly
friendships.
made us better.
Yeah, it really has. It truly has.
For days, months, like before the Minecraft marathon, before the subathon, we were dealing with this exact shit, and it was kind of building up and building up and building up. And recently, I guess you could say it was the straw that broke the camel's back, where we were all like, all right, it's time. And it sucks. Yeah, it sucks for me. I grew up a huge FaZe fan, loving FaZe, got to be a part of FaZe, every era of it, woo, 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 whatever. And I mean, at least I could say that I tried, that we all tried, and that we all did pretty fucking well. We won Org of the Year back-to-back years, ending on a back-to-back Org of the Year, and now we can move on together and do our own thing, you know, where we feel like we can make the decisions we want to make and move how we want to move without any repercussions or anything
And it's
like
ours.
that.
It's ours.
And it's ours.
Trying to tell y'all, bro. Trying to tell y'all. They said it's ours. Trying to tell y'all, bro. Them higher ups, when they get control, that shit starts to feed into you, and you just can't really do nothing, and it really like starts to get into your mental. Like, bro, do we really own FaZe? Do we really own parts of FaZe? Like, how much say do I have over my own content, over our own content? Because it's like, once they invest their money, they become.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll only motivate me and all of us to
100%.
be
For
the
sure.
best.
100%.
Yeah. Because now it's just you and your community and your content. There's no investors or no nothing. There's sponsors and stuff, but when there's no like other people involved, you really got to focus on you and your content. So I think this will be a great stepping stone for all of them as a collective. I'm not going to say they're going to be like AMP or they're going to be like the Sidemen or anything like that, but they have a future and they're still young too. Even Adapt. I know Adapt's in his 30s, but come on. If you're in the real world, you know 30 is still young. So I got hope for these boys, man.
I think
We're excited, man. We're really excited. That's
Ready.
one thing we can say.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys all for being patient with us. I know we kind of abruptly stopped FaZe Miss
Yeah, none of it. We didn't like.
with no updates.
We didn't want to make it seem like we're abandoning anyone.
We didn't want to make it seem like we're abandoning anyone, and no one was like over farming or anything like that. We were having like real conversations about the future of each and every one of our careers together, individually, FaZe. A lot of this shit was really heavy. We were up to like 3, 4 a.m. some nights after being up all day trying to figure the shit out. And
We just wanted to make it work, and this was the solution, to be honest.
And yeah, because like I said, and I feel like I said this multiple times throughout different speeches and on my stream, is what made FaZe always FaZe was the people who were inside of it. And that was us. We were the people who were inside of FaZe, and that's what FaZe was. It was us, and we are leaving, and we're going to still be able to do what we want to do regardless. That was my number one thing. As long as we can all leave and collectively still be in each other's lives, in each other's content, be a part of
Living together,
all that, then we're good, and the viewers will be good, the chat will be good, and nothing's going to change. It's just that simple fact.
And like, to cut, not to like end it, but maybe end it, to like anyone who obviously supported all of us.
Thank you, guys.
Even when Max was a part of it, and we were their Miami house with them, with the 3712 Broad Lawn house, all the jokes, all the clips, like all the memes, and like all the support for the last 2 years. 2 years almost.
It's been crazy.
It's been insane, and I don't think it's ever been done with like a streaming group. Like,
No, I think we can always say FaZe
Back of the back.
changed our lives.
that's what I'm saying.
100%.
FaZe changed our lives, back to back org. Like, it's incredible what we accomplished in not even 2 years, and we appreciate anyone who supports the past and supports our future.
And as well to FaZe, we're very thankful and grateful for the opportunities that we were given. All the things, the content we were able to make, just putting us in the same room together and introducing us. It created like lifelong friendships. So
Facts.
But that's kind of it. I think
That's really it, yeah.
a couple of us might go to our desktop and explain more.
Yeah, I might go sit up in my desktop, talk for like maybe 10, 15, and then end. But yeah, that was really it, y'all. I appreciate y'all Just know the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, y'all.
Very true.
FaZe is really ending. After seeing Adapt and now Apex leave, once Swag, Jev, and Rug leave, it is over. The Rug and Jev tweets are gonna hit like a truck, bro, because they've been repping FaZe for the longest, especially Rug, bro. I know Rug loves FaZe, but when he says that he's leaving, ooh wee. But overall, man, like I said before, I got hope in the FaZe boys. Well, ex-FaZe boys. I don't know what their new name is gonna be, but I got hope in them. And the reality of it is, they're already rich. They probably wouldn't have to stream another day and they'll be good. But they do it for the love of it and they do it for their community. So I know they're gonna keep pushing for it. And I'm not sure how much money they're losing for leaving FaZe. I don't know what the contract situation is looking like. I don't know about the splits, but if they're willing to all leave at the exact same time, it probably wasn't much. And what I think is, I think when they joined FaZe, they didn't really have to give a cut or anything. Like, it was just them, and then FaZe would help them get their partnerships and stuff, and then boom, they were just working as a collaboration. But then after seeing the growth of each individual member in the org, they were like, all right, bro, now we need this, that from y'all. And they were probably like, hell no, like, you didn't want that from us before. Why do you want it from us now when we bigger? So I don't know all the details, but FaZe, hey, if you wanted to apply to be a FaZe member right now, go ahead, bro. They got spots open. Hey, you know what's crazy too? I just thought about this. This man, Bruce, don't know Bruce drop him off. Always right just early, because he told us about FaZe Banks back then when they first had that beef, and then Banks was hitting up his ex-girlfriend and all that. Like, at the moment, it was funny because everybody was against Bruce because of the Rage and Kai situation, how he was talking shit behind their back. So nobody really cared, but to see this come to the light like this and him actually be right about all this, respect. I feel like Bruce is still f***ed up, Nick, but he keeps it real when it's time to keep it real. Overall, just let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this FaZe situation. Me personally, I don't really give a damn. I'm probably gonna forget about this in about 2 or 3 days. It's just sad to see that an org that we all once looked up to in the gaming community to fall like this. It's sad. And even with this sad news, you're still breathing, you're still watching this video. So make sure you hit that like button and always remember to stay wavy and stay blessed. Wavy out.